Research shows that the Black community experiences similar rates of mental illness as other populations. But individuals in this community may be less likely to seek treatment. 1. This could stem from a combination of issues, such as the stigma surrounding mental illness as well as barriers that include lack of access to healthcare. Fortunately, there are some Black mental health influencers who are working on breaking down barriers to treatment. They're spreading awareness, hope, and resources that can create positive change. If you're looking to learn more about mental health issues that affect the Black community, check out these 10 influencers. 1. Therapy for Black Girls. Therapy for Black Girls is a website dedicated to breaking down the stigma that sometimes prevents Black women from seeing a therapist. The website presents mental health topics in a relatable, helpful manner. The site's founder, Dr. Joy Harden Bradford, is a psychologist and host of the wildly popular podcast, Therapy for Black Girls. She frequently uses pop culture to illustrate psychological concepts. The website offers a directory of therapists so you can find someone that you feel comfortable working with. It also offers the Yellow Couch Collective, a forum where Black women can connect with one another and attend Q&A sessions with experts from the podcast. They're active on social media as well. Their Instagram account shares a variety of inspirational quotes, educational posts, and resources for anyone who wants to learn more about mental health. 2. Lorraine Pascal. You might recognize Lorraine Pascal from TV. She's a chef who appears on a variety of shows on the BBC and Food Network. She's also an author, speaker, and emotional wellness advocate. As a former foster child, Lorraine knows about overcoming adversity firsthand. And she shares a lot of tips on emotional health, anxiety, and overcoming past trauma in her blog. She's active on social media, including her Instagram account, which is filled with tips on managing anxiety and coping with uncomfortable emotions. Lorraine also offers a free gratitude journal on her website. 3. Ethel's Club. Ethel's Club is a social platform designed to celebrate people of color. While they do have a physical space in Brooklyn, NY, they also offer online memberships. Members gain access to daily events that center around wellness, creativity, and joy. They have a big following on social media, which allows members to connect with other individuals from around the world and learn from a variety of thought leaders. Their Instagram account includes a variety of wellness resources. 4. Black Girl in Om. Black Girl in Om is an online community that provides meditation classes for Black women. Established in 2014, the goal of the site is to invite healing possibilities into members' psyches. Their goal is to rewrite the narrative of what well-being looks like. The website offers inspirational and educational articles. Their podcast is hosted by the founder, Lauren Ash. It covers a variety of topics ranging from self-love to intergenerational healing. While many of their resources are free, including some of the meditations, it's also a paid membership site. Joining The Circle provides access to an online community, expert Q&As, and exclusive resources. 5. Dr. Ebony. Dr. Ebony is a psychologist who helps women survivors thrive in trauma recovery. She focuses a lot of her attention on women's relationships with food and their body image. And she provides coaching as well as therapy. She is also the creator of My Therapy Cards, a deck of cards with therapeutic strategies for women of color. The cards can be used by therapists or individuals who are looking for new coping skills and helpful tips from a therapist to deal with emotions, thoughts, and habits. 6. Kid Cudi. Recording artist Kid Cudi has been open about his struggles with substance abuse and mental health issues. He's spoken to the media about his previous battles with alcohol and cocaine. And he's also talked about his ongoing issues with depression and suicidal thoughts. In 2016, he told his fans he was checking himself into a rehab clinic for depression and suicidal urges. Since then, he has become an advocate for mental health. And he's become outspoken about the stigma surrounding mental illness. 7. Brandon Marshall. Brandon Marshall is a retired NFL player who in the past had sometimes made the news for his behavior off the field. He experienced several legal issues and run-ins with law enforcement. In 2011, he announced that he had been diagnosed with borderline personality disorder. He said that understanding his diagnosis and getting proper treatment helped him deal effectively with his problems. so he has since become an advocate for mental health. He founded an organization called Project 375, which is focused on ending the stigma associated with mental illness. He's also been involved in several other initiatives that encourage anyone struggling with mental illness to get help. 8. Celeste the Therapist. Celeste Vissiere is a psychotherapist, mental health advocate, and best-selling author. She's also the host of Celeste the Therapist, a podcast that can shift the way you think. She focuses on breaking down the stigma surrounding mental health, especially in communities of color. She also has a program called Transform Your Life, where she helps people use their education and community to assist with their healing process. 9. Doug Middleton. Doug Middleton is an NFL player who uses his platform to address mental health. He started an initiative called Dream the Impossible, whose mission is to fix the lack of awareness surrounding mental health in the African American community. Doug speaks at a variety of mental health-related events, and he shares about his best friend AJ's suicide in an effort to help anyone struggling with similar issues. 10. Logic. Recording artist Logic spends a lot of time talking and singing about mental health. In 2017, he released a suicide prevention song with a title that is actually the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline, 1-800-273-8255. He talks openly about his struggles with anxiety, issues encountered because of being biracial, and having suicidal thoughts. He encourages anyone who needs help to get it, and he uses his music to encourage those experiencing a sense of despair to get help.